Yo, what's up, guys? This is Justin from Extreme Health Radio, and we got a really interesting question. At least I think it's interesting, from a longtime listener to our radio show named Sandra, and she wants to know why I meditate. And I talk about meditation a lot on the show, and it's something that I've been sort of incorporating into my life for I'd probably say the last probably a year or so. And I usually do it about 15 minutes per day. And meditation is an interesting idea because, I grew up in a sort of a Christian environment, and the word meditation is so taboo with Christians that it's almost hilarious. Yet it's mentioned about 26 times in the Bible, and I think 18 of those times are in the Old Testament. But the reality is that we meditate every single day. Every single day we meditate when we're going to sleep. We're basically turning our mind off and shutting off our brain, right? So meditation, I have to say, has been the most beneficial practice that I've been doing for the last year. More so than green juices, coffee enemas, cleansing and detoxing, skin brushing, urine therapy. I mean, all these things are really powerful things, right? But meditation, it's a way of self-mastery. It's a way of learning how to control your emotional state. It's a way of learning how to control your thoughts. And it's really a way of making a separation between who you are and who you think you are. So we all think that we are our name. Someone says, "Hey, John Smith, are you here?" Then John Smith raises his hand. "Yeah, I'm here." We make all these identifications with our status, our social status, our health, our body. We think that we are our job title, and all of these crazy, weird things. And meditation just helps to get you to a level of mastery where you can start controlling your internal environment. And if you're able to control your internal environment, that's the most powerful place to be, because that way you don't have to react when things happen, right? You don't have to, if something happens in your life that's really, really shocking, and typically you react in a certain way. Well, when we react to things, it's essentially hitting the play button on a subconscious script that we have, some recording that we made many, many years ago, typically in childhood, of how we feel about a certain situation. And so we have many instances in our day, whether it's someone cuts us off driving or any of these, someone makes us mad or talks about us. So we have all kinds of instances every single day where someone or something or circumstance could really cause us to react and just hit the play button on this sort of looping script that we downloaded from our parents, got from a friend when we're young, whatever the case may be. But meditation allows us to stop and to choose how we want to respond, rather than to react to things. And so when you can choose actively in a conscious way, it's a powerful place, because you're making a decision to enact your feelings and your opinions about a certain circumstance from a position of power and from a position of strength and courage. And you're not simply just playing the angry mad button or the happy or the sad or whatever script that you have. You're able to sort of center yourself and realize that you are none of those things, and attaching yourself and identifying yourself, and then after that labeling yourself with all of those outside circumstances. It's a very weak position to be in. It's a very weak place that you are in. If someone can elicit emotion within you, just based on their comments to you or about you, or based on them doing things to you, if any outside person can elicit an emotion from you, it's a weak place to be in, because emotions must be derived from our inner self. Emotions must be something that we conjure up within ourselves, much like a power plant. It develops, it creates its own power, and that comes from within. And so meditation has been huge. It's been an amazing way for me to center myself and to not attach myself to all these different things. And it's a way of finding power and living from a place of power and of substance, and not sort of living on a foundation of sand. And when we have our emotions so easily sort of set off, by other people and circumstances, that's a very weak position. And that's like living on the sand. The foundation is on sand. And so you want to develop a strong foundation and a strong core of who you are. That way, you're not going to be easily tossed aside from different people's opinions. People say things to you. Maybe you're all excited about starting a new job and your parents try to knock some sense into you, any kind of stuff like that. If you meditate, you start really connecting with your body. And that's the biggest thing, because all of us, we're all so connected to our mind. We're all just living in this culture that worships the mind, and we're just stuck in our heads all day long, and we don't get into the body, get into how we feel, and get into connecting with the source, and that's our body. And so a lot of times we just are connected and we're just so in our heads all day. The meditation allows you to shut off, and it really allows you to feel where the stress is happening in your body. It allows you to connect to your body, to realize where stress lies in your body. And it's a powerful thing. So I highly suggest that you try it out. I do it for about 15 minutes a day, and I'll do a different video on how I meditate and stuff like that. But I'm just, really want to encourage you guys to do that. And one of the other reasons why I do it is because not many people do it. It's something that it seems like a lot of successful people do it, but people who are unsuccessful don't do it as much. And so I want to sort of capitalize on every tool that I can that will allow me to become the most powerful version of myself, to step into a place of power and to live the kind of life I want to live. And these are all things that you can do for free it costs you nothing, that you can do to start developing that inward ability to control and master your emotions. So man, I absolutely love it. Thank you for your question. I appreciate it so much. We've got tons of great shows on our radio show. If you're interested in personal development, if you're interested in alternative and natural healing, all kinds of cool stuff on our website, extremehealthradio.com. And if you're really into that kind of stuff, then you can also sign up to our newsletter. You can do that by texting the word Get Healthy to 33444, and we'll send you a great audio program called, it's actually an audio program I put together on how I overcame food addictions using one simple trick. Basically, I had food addictions to carbohydrates like pizza and pasta, and now I don't even look at them as food. So it's a powerful tip that I share in that audio program. There's also a book called Lessons from the Miracle Doctors that you can buy for $20 on Amazon. I'll send that to you immediately after signing up. So in any event, I'm curious, do you meditate? How do you meditate? How often do you meditate? When do you meditate? Curious just all the different ways you utilize meditation in your particular life and how it's benefited you too. If you do it, I want to know how it's benefited you. So comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to this our channel here on Extreme Health Radio on YouTube, and share this video. Please rate it if you can. Please comment and share it with your friends. That would really help a lot. So anyway, thanks for listening or watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.